Aquarius. Welcome to your Serpent reading for November. My name is Nigel and you have found Älkëmï. In a moment I'm going to shift into warp speed. I'm going to be doing this Serpent a little bit different. I'm going to do the warp speed thing, lay everything out, so the bulk of our time spent together will be discussing what's on the table rather than shuffling. If you'd like to stay and watch me shuffle and lay everything out, you are more than welcome. If you'd like to skip ahead, you can do that too. I'm going to be using Major Arcana here. It's a special short deck of Major Arcana, some elements, and a couple of bonus cards. And here we have our double deck of oracles that we're going to use on our journey. And here we're going to use our tiles to clarify. As you watch me pick, I'm only going to pick the ones that are face down and lay them out. So I will see you inside the Great Serpent. Okay, Aquarius, hello. Let's see. Now, your center card, which is the vibe for this particular journey, is the Hermit. And you see here, you have a depiction of the Hermit in this deck is pretty cool. It's a dark night. She's sitting there, very much at peace. Alone, but very much at peace. And she has her light, her guiding light, to keep her safe, warm, and at peace within her atmosphere. It's a very, very soft, peaceful card. Okay, let's begin the journey. What we're going to do is, I think I explained that we start out here, we go through the journey with various subject matter, and then we end up here where what we may not see in the end, where our journey is leading us to. So to start the journey out, you do have you have the Death card and Abundance. Hopefully you can see that. That's our tile, Death card and Abundance. So what you may be in search for is closing out a cycle, a rebirth, and some abundance, which absolutely makes sense, at least to me. Okay, what we have here is the event that may have prompted us on this journey. The conscious event. So it says debts, contracts, career, and this is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, look, this is feeling trapped within a contract or a commitment that just drains you, makes you feel trapped within it. You probably aren't trapped in the traditional sense, because the Eight of Swords does teach us that, but that's the feeling. The feeling that prompted you on this journey is the feeling of being trapped. Now, as we move ahead, here are the initial challenges out the gate at the start of the journey. You have Truth, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles obviously is someone who is abundant. She has the money and the wherewithal and the foundation to get things done. She makes slow progress, but she makes progress that's long lasting. So for this to be in your initial challenges, you may be lacking the funds or the foundation, at least initially, and you may find it difficult to express yourself to others about this. There may be one person in your life, or more than one person in your life, that you don't want to share this with, or can't seem to express yourself properly. So that's the start of your journey. Now, mid-journey, we have our subconscious. And the subconscious here, you have Pluto transformation, and you have fate. So what's going on a subconscious level is total transformation, rebirth. And that's actually what this card represents, right? So this is actually what you're setting out to do. Your subconscious is now in line with your conscious, which is great. Let's see what this tile says. This tile is the Seven of Pentacles. So in this deck, it is taking pride in your work. If you're working towards a goal, your subconscious is along this journey will take a lot of pride in your work. You're going to be undergoing this transformation on every level. It's all positive. It is your fate. You're following your path. This is the path you're supposed to be on. So here we have over here is what the universe is wanting for you. What the universe is trying to attract towards you. And you have pulled self-care, which, and it says energy, self-care. There might be some of you out there that aren't practicing a lot of self-care. And sometimes when we're in the wake of problems, that's the last thing we think of. Clarifying this, you have the Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands clarifying self-care, what the universe is trying to draw you towards, what's trying to find you on this path, is self-care and action. Stepping into an active role with not only taking care of yourself, but taking care of business, right? Here we have the signs along the way. These are the signs that you know you're on the right track, for better or for worse, okay? So you have soul ties, reunion. You could have a reunion with someone from your past, and this would be a sign that you're on the right path. This also could be a reunion with yourself, with a part of yourself that you may have either forgotten about, put on a shelf, or just never discovered fully. But it's a reunion of some kind. And here, clarifying it, we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is help, right? It's help from someone. So, or something, or the universe. But here you're being, for many of you, you're going to have a reunion with someone who is going to provide help for you on this journey. Okay? For sure. This would be a sign. These are signs that you're on the right track. Someone's going to help you. This could be you, of course, helping yourself as well. But you're going to receive some help. That I'm sure of. And that's how you know you're on the right track. Okay? This is the portion of the trip that leads to the ending. And this is where you might be tested. Here you have things that will test you and things that will cross you. So, the test is suffering, lack. You may go through a period of time before this is over where you feel you're suffering in some way. You might be suffering from lack of something. And here we have the Ace of Swords. The Sword of Truth. So yeah, you might be tested with a certain truth, Aquarius, towards the end of your journey that creates some sort of suffering within you. But do look at it the right way. It is a test. Okay, it's not the end result. It's not the end of the journey. It's just a test. The universe does test us sometimes. Now here we have what crosses you. And as you can see, when I was shuffling everything, there were two cards that fell out. And we have what crosses you is self-love. And with this self-care, I would think that one of the problems, the things that cross you on this journey is your lack of self-love. Your intentions for yourself. And here we have limitations and fears. So you might have limiting fears, and the limiting fears is something that will cross you. Here, let's see, we have the Emperor in the crossing section. So you might have someone in your life, and I'm going to choose the negative aspect of this. You might have someone in your life that is using their position to try to derail you. That's what crosses you. Or you could be feeling less like an emperor towards the end. You might be feeling some lack. There's nothing less emperor-like than lack. So just understand that as you're nearing the end, you're almost there. And maybe there's going to be some tests and some crossings before you reach your goal. But understand that if you do reach this period of difficulty, that means that you're on the right path and that it's almost over. So here we have, you couldn't ask for a better ending. And I'm so glad I did the shuffling on camera because you have rainbow. Right after the storm. Rainbows come after a storm. Now, clarifying this, we have the Hermit. We have some Virgo energy here. Now, yeah, the Hermit is peace, right? Is having that inner light. I wish I had a different aspect of the Hermit on the table. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Look. Oh my God. I didn't even realize that. So you have the Hermit twice. And what did I say at the beginning of the reading? She is at peace. She has her inner light. Her inner light is guiding her. She doesn't need anything else. She's so happy. She's so at peace. That is, you end up under the rainbow in this energy. My God, I love tarot. I love the way everything just sort of unfolds perfectly and naturally. This is going to be an interesting journey. If you have anything to add to this, if something's going on in your life specifically, I'd like to hear about it. But I really enjoy the Hermit like this. I mean, listen, if you're going through a really tough time, and you have been going through a tough time, peace is a premium, right? It is a very difficult thing to attain. So what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say is that this and this, you will get your abundance. You will be tested. You will have things that cross you, but in the end, you have this beautiful rainbow. I'm going to pull one of these cards. Should I pull this card? Maybe I will. Yeah, I'll pull this card. Show me something for Aquarius, please. Show me something for Aquarius, please. You have the triple spiral. Perfect. It's listening to the divine. Joyful learning life's lessons. Listening to the divine under the Hermit sky. The triple spiral. You're definitely setting out on a path. And like I said, you're going to be tested. You're going to have things that happen along this path. But I'm telling you, as you go down the path and you're tested and it seems like you are suffering, the next step is success. So I wish you all the luck. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy November. And I will see you in your full moon reading. Namaste.